Hi, I lied. I said I wasn't going to come back until after I got home, but they didn't have no damn cucumber plants again, and it's like I'm never going to find it. I think it's already too late in the season, and here it's not even the end of I know I'm getting upset. Well, I'm not getting upset because of that. I'm getting upset because my husband called me, and first thing out of his mouth is, "Where are you at?" And I said, "I'm getting ready to leave Baguettes." Why? And he's like, "Oh, it's heating up here." I'm like, "What do you mean it's heating up here?" He's like, "Oh, it's heating up here." He says, "I got a hold of one attorney, and they told me the first thing I need to do is cancel that extended warranty," and he's all this about that freaking camper. Call the credit union where you got the thing through and tell them what you're doing and that you're planning on canceling it, and then he talked to the guy that gave us, the original guy that we sat down and did the contract. See, when we bought the camper, we were going back to hook up to take it, and it was on a day that it was raining to beat hell. They had a water main break in General RV, so all the whole inside of that place flooded. So they basically had campers set up outside, lined up, which they were acting like they were offices. So we were under an awning waiting for all the stuff to go down for us to go in and do the signing of the paper and then get hooked up to the camper and all that shit. And we couldn't really walk around and look at it really good. We had to go by what they were saying. The inspection came out perfect, whatever. When we got it home is when I noticed the bubbling on the decals. So then Jeff called them, and they're like, "Well, you're going to have to bring it in." So he had to hook it up, drive it all the way back to General RV. Now, mind you, General RV is in Birch Run. We live in Bay City. So he's driving it all the way back. They look at it. "Oh, yeah, this is a common problem with Grand Design." So it's like, okay, common problem, Grand Design. What do? We're going to order new decals. You take your camper home, order new decals, and then we'll call you when they come in. You can bring the camper back, and we'll take care of it. I said, okay. So he came back home with the camper, parked it in the driveway, and he's talking to me, and we're looking at the decals, and I'm like, screw the decals. I kind of like it like without the decals. It'd be just plain black and white. Match our truck. It'd look great. He's like, "I don't know. If we have a problem again, then maybe we'll go ahead and do that." Oh, okay. Now, mind you, we have not been able to take this camper nowhere. Not on a trip, nothing. So then one day we were getting ready. He was getting ready to go down there, and he was backed up. He hooked up to it, and we were moving the chucks that are around it. And I walked to the back, and I said, "What is that?" And he said, "What?" And there's this little divot like in the back thing going across the bottom of the camper. And I reached down and touched it. You could feel it was like an indentation. So I said to him, "What is that?" And he went and he looked at it. He didn't get down on his hands and knees and look at it. No. What he did is he did the same thing as me. He kind of ran his hand across it. "Yeah, you can really feel that. That's like an indentation." I said, "Yeah, that needs to be looked at because, we haven't gone camping. We haven't done nothing but drive it back and forth to General IV and back. Haven't been in an accident, haven't taken it camping, nothing." So he drives it all the way there, and he's talking to the guy that's going to redo the decal that's on it. And he says, "Yeah, my wife's seen this here. I was just wondering what the heck that is." And the guy got down on his hands and knees and looked underneath it. He goes, "Oh, wow." And Jeff goes, "What do you mean, oh, wow?" He goes, "This is all crinkled under here." So then Jeff gets down and looks at it. Sure enough, it looks like it was either hit or dropped or something. Like when it was being brought from wherever it was made, because it was supposed to be brand new. So wherever it was being made to where they got it, how they got it to General RV and Birch Run, something happened to it. So Jeff's like, "I want that checked out. We haven't gone camping. We haven't done shit. We haven't even made a first payment on it. Something's not right there. So Jeff leaves, comes home. He's telling me about it. I says, you need to have proof. So he called the guy, and he's like, can you do me a favor? And the guy's like, sure. What'd you like? He said, can you go out and take some pictures of what it looks like underneath there? And the guy went, okay. So he goes out, he snaps 6 pictures that shows all the damage and sends them to Jeff. So Jeff's got the proof now. So then Jeff says, I'm not taking back ownership of this until that is addressed. This is, something's obviously wrong with this. I want this addressed. And it's been since then that we've been going through this bullshit with them. So I don't know if that guy got into trouble for going ahead and let's not play our music really super loud. But anyways, I don't know if the guy got in trouble for taking the pictures and sending them to Jeff or not. I don't know about that, but we have not been able to get a hold of nobody. Jeff got a hold of somebody today. Apparently the registered letters that Jeff had to send to Grand Design, the maker of the camper, and to General RV, apparently the guy that's in control of all that is on vacation. How convenient. He's on vacation this week, so there's somebody else that's supposed to be taking care of it. It's a bunch of bullshit. And to top everything off, look at this. I had the door open when I was talking to him at Begix, and then I got ready to leave, so I didn't have the windows rolled down. I didn't want to start the car while Jeff was sitting there, so I went ahead and left the door open. And then when he got done talking to me and I got ready to start the car, I grabbed the door to pull the door shut, and this fell off. Oh God, can anything else fucking go wrong? I mean, it looks like it's broke. To tell you the truth, looking at this thing I can still shut the door, but that something's in there is wrong. What can I say? This is a 2005 Mini Cooper. It's in excellent condition to me because I love this car. I never drove one before. I never had one before. But since I've had this, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love this little shitting car. And it's like my little, I don't want to say go-kart, but it's like it's a stick. And that was one of the main things that I wanted to do, was have a stick. So I'm happy with it, but it's definitely falling apart. So now I get to go to Jeff and say, well, we're going to need some new inside door panel or something, because this one's, or unless she wants to super glue it, but this is like a little rattle box anyhow. Oh Lord, there's cars going back and forth in front of me. I don't know what the hell's going on. They're like changing lanes and coming back, and I'm headed to Walmart. I'm going to get some veggies, get some chicken thighs. Today is just, I can't get mad. I can't. Good thing I took my happy pill today. Door's falling apart in my car. Jeff's getting all wired out because of the bullshit that's going on with General RV. They're a bad scammer. He got one lawyer that he talked to that now says that they don't deal with campers and shit like that no more. Then he gets another one that says you got to fill out all this paperwork and then we'll tell you, if we can handle your case or not. And my husband has a bad habit of talking to AI, and AI is giving him information and he is following it. Well, I don't know if I trust AI that much. I mean, to an extent, you can ask a question to AI and they will give you information, but you got to take that with a grain of salt. You can't turn around and take whatever AI says as gospel, because you're going to get screwed. And my husband is taking it as gospel, and I don't like that. And he needs to talk to real people that know what they're talking about, like a real honest-to-God attorney. I told him to contact, there's one here in Bay City, Gower Law. I heard they're really good. There's also Jason Ball. He's an attorney. I don't know what he specializes in, but I should contact him myself. I kind of know him. He does the races like my son Garth does, like the Bay County Fairgrounds when they have their racing and figure eight and bumper cars and, not bumper cars, but, demolition. Jason has some cars that he has raced, and he sponsors the guys that do the racing and stuff like that. So I don't know. But he's got to talk to a real person. He's got to stop listening to AI, because I don't trust AI. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be the future, but I can see AI screwing us all. And I don't want to take anything AI has to say as gospel. So I'm probably going to get people that don't agree with me. And that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But to me, you can't just go by what AI says. I don't know if AI is the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world. All I know is this is all new, and I'm not taking it with a grain of salt. I'm not believing everything that AI has to say is gospel. I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to make sure my husband gets his shit straight before he starts. This road is horrible. They need to fix these roads. But anyways, I'm going to be headed to Walmart. I'm almost there. I've got to go in and get some stuff, and then I'm going to go home and figure out how I'm going to do this. I want to try to eat light. Like, I don't know, like salad type. Oh, I don't want to do salad either. I don't know. My go-to is chicken. So maybe I know I'm going to get the chicken thighs, and maybe we'll just cook them on the grill, and then I can just do what I want with it. Make a sandwich or put it on a mini bun, or however I want to do it. All right, everybody, I need to meditate. There was a song that had to do with meditate. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a great day. I will come back later and fill you in on what's going on. And I gotta calm down. Bye, everybody.